It's a beautiful afternoon at County Stadium. Today's game looks to be a great matchup between the San Diego Padres and the Milwaukee Brewers. Hi, I'm Jerry Coleman with the play-by-play. On the mound for the Milwaukee Brewers, Ricky Bowness. Up first is John Flaherty. Ground ball. He's got it. Throw to first. Safe. A base hit. Runner at first base. Next up, Steve Finley. He sets. That one rolls foul. Man, he knocked the seams off the ball. Off the wall. That's in there for a base hit. Runner on first and second. Now batting, Tony Gwynn. Foul ball. Here's the windup. The pitch. Ball. 1-1. Here's the pitch. It's hooking. Foul. Here's the pitch. It's hooking. Foul. Pitcher gets a sign. Strikes him out. The next batter, Ricky Henderson. It's hooking. Foul. Here's the pitch. Ball. 1-1. Here's the windup. The pitch. There's a deep drive to left field. He's out. Runner on first and second. Now batting, Ken Caminetti. High fly, center field. He's nailed for an out. Entering the bottom of the first. No score in this one. The game remains scoreless. Up first, Fernando Vina. Line drive to center field. Base hit. Runner on first base. Now batting, Pat Listach. Here's the pitch. Ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the pitch. Routine fly. He's out. Runner at first base. Now batting, John Jaha. Here's the windup. The pitch. Strike. Count 0-1. He's ready. Strike. The 0-2 count. He sets. Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the windup. The pitch. Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Called strike. He's out of there. Now batting, Mark Newfield. He's ready.
Strike.
Count 0-1. That one rolls foul. Foul ball. Here's the windup. The pitch. Foul ball. Swings and misses for the out. After the first inning, San Diego Padres, nothing. The Brewers, nothing. Up first is Wally Joyner. Here's the pitch. It's hooking. Foul. Here's the windup. The pitch.
Strike.
The 0-2 count.
Oh.
Look out, high and inside. The count, 1-2. Into the windup, here's the pitch.
Strike.
Swings and misses for the out. Now batting, Greg Vaughn. A foul. Into the windup, here's the pitch. Foul. Into the windup, here it comes. It's hooking. Foul. It's a hit. Throw to first.
Hey.
Safe. It's a base hit. Runner at first base. Next up, Chris Gomez. He's ready.
Oh.
Low and outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Pitcher gets a sign.
Oh.
2 balls, no strikes. He sets.
Strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes. It's hooking. Foul. Hits a grounder to first. The throw to second. He slides, safe at second. Not in time. Base hit. Runners at first and second. The next batter, Jody Reed. Here's the pitch.
Strike.
Count 0-1. Ball is hit. He throws to third. He makes the play. He slides, safe at second. Runners on first and second. Now batting, John Flaherty. Here's the windup, the pitch. Up the middle.
Out.
He's out. It's the bottom of the second. The game remains scoreless. Up first, Kevin Seitzer. Into the windup. Here it comes.
Strike.
0-1. Into the windup. Here it comes. There's a deep drive to left field.
Out.
Routine play. Now batting, Matt Mieske. Into the windup. Here's the pitch. He hits it.
Out.
He makes the out. The bases are clear. Up next, Jeff Cirillo. Into the windup. Here's the pitch. A foul ball. Into the windup. Here's the pitch. Line drive. Base hit. Runner at first base. Now batting, Mike Matheny. Ground ball. Throws to second. He makes the out. And here we go to the top of the third. The game remains scoreless. Up first, he's 1 for 1. Steve Finley.
Ball.
Low and outside. Count 1-0. Into the windup. Here it comes. Popped up.
Out.
He's out. The bases are cleared. Now batting, Tony Gwynn. Into the windup. It's on its way.
Ball.
Way outside. Count 1 ball, no strikes.
Ball.
2-0. It's a line drive to the shortstop. Throw to first base.
Out.
He's nailed, run out. Up next, he's 0 for 1 in today's game. Ricky Henderson.
Ball.
1 ball, no strikes. Into the windup. Here it comes.
Strike.
1-1. Here's the pitch.
Strike.
The count, 1-2. A
Strike.
swing and a miss. The side retired in order. In the middle of the third, the game remains scoreless. Up first is Jose Valentin. The pitcher sets. Here's the pitch. There it goes, a deep drive to the outfield. Base hit. Runner at first base. Now batting, Fernando Vina.
Strike.
Fastball, 0-1.
Ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Strike.
Took something off of it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. He sets. Bunted it. Throw to first. He makes the play. Runner on second. Now batting, Pat Listash. Pitcher gets a sign.
Ball.
Count 1-0.
Strike.
It's a changeup. Count 1-1. Here's the windup. The pitch.
Strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ball.
2-2. He's ready.
Ball.
The count's full.
Strike.
Swung on and missed. Now batting, John Jaha. Pitcher gets a sign.
Ball.
Count, 1 ball, no strikes. He sets.
Strike.
1-1. Here's the windup. The pitch. That ball's got a chance. A 2-run blast to left. Up next, Mark Newfield. He's 0 for 1 in today's game.
Ball.
Count 1-0. The pitcher sets. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
Low and inside. 2 balls, no strikes. Into the windup. Here's the pitch. Long, deep drive, straightaway center field.
Out.
He's nailed for an out. After 3 full innings of play, the Brewers 2, San Diego Padres nothing. Up first, Ken Caminetti. He's 0 for 1 in today's game. There it goes, a deep drive to the outfield.
Out.
He makes the play. Now hitting. He's 0 for 1 in today's game. Wally Joyner. That one rolls foul. Here's the windup. The pitch.
Ball.
1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
2-1. Here's the pitch.
Strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Looper to right.
Out.
He's nailed for an out. The bases are cleared. Now batting, Greg Vaughn. Into the windup. Here's the pitch. A solid shot. Throw to first.
Out.
He makes the play. The side retired in order. In the 4th inning, the Brewers lead. Up first is Kevin Seitzer. Into the windup. Here it comes. It hugs the first baseline.
Out.
He makes the play. The next batter, Matt Mieske. Into the windup. Here's the pitch. Line drive.
Out.
Nice diving catch. Now batting, Jeff Cirillo.
Ball.
Low and inside. Count 1-0. Man, he knocked the seams off the ball. It's a base hit. runner on first base. Up next, Mike Matheny. He's 0 for 1 in today's game. Up the middle. Throw to first. He's nailed for an out. After 4 innings of play, the Brewers lead. Up first is Chris Gomez.
Strike.
Count 0-1.
Strike.
0-2. A foul. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes. He pops that one.
Out.
He's nailed for an out. The bases are cleared. Now batting, Jody Reed. Here's the windup, the pitch.
Ball.
Low and outside. Count 1-0. Into the windup. Here it comes.
Strike.
1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
Low and outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Hits a grounder to first. Routine play. Up next, John Flaherty. He's 1 for 2. That's a hit. He makes the play. The side retired in order. Let's go to the bottom of the 5th inning. The Brewers lead. Up first, Jose Valentin. He's 1 for 1. Into the windup. Here it comes. Line drive.
Out.
He robs them of a hit. Now batting, Fernando Vina. Into the windup. It's on its way.
Strike.
0-1. Foul. Strikes him out. Now batting, Pat Listash. Into the windup. It's on its way.
Ball.
Count 1-0.
Ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Ball.
3-0. Here's the windup, the pitch. And he loses him to a walk. Now hitting. He's 1 for 2. John Jaha. He sets. Ground ball. It's a base hit. Runner on first and second. Now batting, Mark Newfield. Here's the windup, the pitch. Foul. Pitcher gets a sign.
Ball.
1-1. Here's the windup. The pitch. He crunched that one. Off the wall. He scores. He gets the ribby. Runners on first and third. Now batting, Kevin Seitzer. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
Count 1-0. He sets.
Strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball.
Count 2-1. On the mound for the San Diego Padres, Sean Bergman. Here's the pitch. That one rolls foul. Here's the pitch. Foul ball. Pitcher gets a sign. It's hooking. Foul. He's ready.
Ball.
The count 3-2. Here's the windup. The pitch. Down the third baseline.
Out.
He's nailed for an out after 5 innings of play. Milwaukee Brewers 3. The Padres 0. Up first, Steve Finley. He's 1 for 2.
Ball.
1-0. Into the windup. It's on its way. It's hooking. Foul. Into the windup. Here it comes.
Ball.
2 balls, 1 strike. Here's the windup. The pitch. Grounder through the hole. Throw to
Out.
first base. He makes the out. Now batting, Tony Gwynn.
Strike.
Changeup. 0-1. Here's the pitch. It's hooking. Foul. An infield hit. He's got
Out.
it. Throw to first. He makes the out. Now batting, Ricky Henderson. Line drive. Throw to first.
Hey.
Not in time. Runner on first base. Now batting, Ken Caminetti. Here's the pitch. Fastball. 0-1. It's hooking, hooking. Foul. Here's the windup, the pitch. Foul ball. He sets.
Ball.
The count, 1-2. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes. He's ready. A foul ball. It's a line drive to the shortstop. He's nailed for an out. After the top of the 6th inning, Milwaukee Brewers 3, the Padres nothing. Up first, Matt Mieske. He's 0 for 2.
Strike.
Count, 0-1. Here's the pitch. It's a rocket shot.
Out.
He makes the play. The bases are cleared. Up next, he's 2 for 2. Jeff Cirillo.
Ball.
1 ball, no strikes. Into the windup, it's on its way. Man, he knocked the seams off the ball.
Out.
He makes the out. Now batting, Mike Matheny. That one rolls foul. Down the line it goes.
Out.
He makes the play. The side retired in order. After 6 innings of play, Milwaukee Brewers 3, the Padres nothing. Up first is Wally Joyner.
Ball.
1 ball, no strikes. A slicing line drive to right field. It hits the wall. He belted that one for a double. A runner on second. The next batter, Greg Vaughn. Here's the pitch.
Strike.
Fastball. Count, 0-1. He sets. There's a deep drive to left field. It's off the wall. Double. Runners on second and third. Now batting, Chris Gomez. Line drive. Throw to first.
Out.
He's nailed for an out. A runner scores. Not in time. Runner on third. Up next, Jody Reed. He's 0 for 2. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
Low and inside. Count, 1 ball, no strikes. He's ready. Right down the line.
Out.
He makes the play. Runner scores. The bases are cleared. Next up, John Flaherty. He's 1 for 3. On the mound for the Milwaukee Brewers, Mike Fetters.
Strike.
Took a little off. Count 0-1. Here's the pitch. It's hooking. Foul. Into the windup. Here it comes. It's hooking. Foul. The pitcher sets. Here's the pitch. Strikes him out. After 7.5 innings, the Brewers lead. Up first is Jose Valentin. Into the windup, here's the pitch.
Ball.
Count, 1 ball, no strikes.
Strike.
1-1. Into the windup, here it comes.
Ball.
2 balls, 1 strike. There it goes, a deep drive to the outfield.
Out.
Routine play. Up next, Fernando Vina. He's 1 for 2. The pitcher sets. Here's the pitch. He pops that one.
Out.
He's out. The bases are clear. The next batter, Pat Listash. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
1 ball, no strikes. Into the windup, here's the pitch. He pops that one.
Out.
He's nailed for an out. That was an incredible inning for the pitcher. As we go to the top of the 8th inning, the Padres come up with 2 runs. Up first is Steve Finley. Into the windup. Here it comes.
Ball.
1 ball, no strikes. Here's the pitch. A solid shot. He's got it. Throw to first. Safe at first. A base hit. Runner at first base. Now batting, Tony Gwynn. He sets.
Ball.
Inside. 1 ball, no strikes.
Ball.
2 balls, no strikes. Popped it straight up.
Out.
He's out.
Save.
Not in time. Runner on first base. Now batting, Ricky Henderson.
Ball.
1 ball, no strikes. Man, he knocked the seams off the ball. It's off the wall. That's in there for a base hit. Runner on first and second. Now batting, Ken Caminetti.
Ball.
Count 1-0. He's ready. Foul ball. Here's the pitch.
Save.
Not in time. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
Count 2-1. Here's the pitch. Foul ball. Here's the pitch. Safe at first. He's ready. A foul ball. There it goes, a deep drive to the outfield. Off the wall. The throw home. A runner scores. He gets the ribby. Runner on first and second. Now batting, Wally Joyner. He's ready. Up the middle. That's in there for a base hit. Bases are loaded. Next up, he's 2 for 3. Greg Vaughn.
Strike.
Took a little off. 0-1. Pitcher gets a sign.
Ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Out.
He makes the out.
Out.
Double play. After 8.5 innings, the Padres 3, Milwaukee Brewers 3. Up first is John Jaha. Here's the windup, the pitch. Man, he knocked the seams off the ball.
Out.
He's out. The bases are clear. Now hitting, Mark Newfield. He's 1 for 3. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
Low and inside. 1-0. Into the windup. Here it comes.
Ball.
2-0.
Ball.
3 balls, no strikes. Here's the pitch. And he loses him to a walk. Now batting, Kevin Seitzer.
Ball.
Count 1-0. That one rolls foul. Here's the pitch.
Strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ball.
2-2. Pitcher gets a sign. It's a line drive to the shortstop.
Out.
He's out.
Save.
Not in time. Runner at first base. Now batting, Matt Mieske.
Strike.
0-1. An infield hit. Throw to
Out.
first. He makes the out. After 8 full innings of play, the Padres tie it up. Up first, he's 1 for 2. Chris Gomez. Into the windup, here's the pitch.
Ball.
1 ball, no strikes. Into the windup, here it comes.
Strike.
It's a let-up. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ground ball. He throws to first. He's nailed for an out. The bases are clear. Up next, this guy is 0 for 3 in today's game. Jody Reed. Here's the pitch. Line drive.
Out.
He makes the out. The bases are clear. Now batting, John Flaherty. Here's the windup. The pitch. Breaking ball. Count 0-1. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
1 ball, 1 strike. Into the windup. Here it comes.
Strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes. An infield hit.
Out.
Routine play. The side retired in order. In the middle of the ninth, San Diego Padres 3, the Brewers 3. Up first, he's 2 for 3. Jeff Cirillo. Into the windup. Here it comes.
Ball.
Low and outside. 1-0. Here's the pitch. A foul.
Ball.
Count 2-1. Into the windup. It's on its way. Line drive. He's got it. Throw to first. He makes the play. The bases are clear. The next batter, Mike Matheny. Into the windup. It's on its way. It's hooking. Foul.
Ball.
1 ball, 1 strike. The pitcher sets. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
2 balls, 1 strike. Into the windup. It's on its way. That one rolls foul.
Ball.
The count 3-2. The pitcher sets. Here's the pitch. Called strike. He's out of there. Now batting, Jose Valentin. A rocket shot. It's off the wall. Double. Runner on second. Next up, Fernando Vina. He's 1 for 3. There's a high fly to left field.
Out.
He's nailed for an out. One more chance as we go to the bottom of the ninth. The Padres 3, Milwaukee Brewers 3. Up first is Steve Finley. Into the windup. Here it comes. It's an infield hit. Throw to first.
Out.
He's out. The bases are clear. Now batting, Tony Gwynn. Here's the windup. The pitch. Foul ball. Into the windup. It's on its way.
Ball.
1 ball, 1 strike. It hugs the first baseline.
Out.
He makes the out. Now batting, Ricky Henderson. It's a hit. He throws to first.
Out.
He makes the play. The side retired in order. In the middle of 10, the Padres 3, Milwaukee Brewers 3. Up first, Pat Listash. This guy is 0 for 3 in today's game.
Strike.
It's a let-up, 0-1.
Strike.
0-2.
Ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here it comes. It's a hit. He's got it.
Safe.
Throw to first. He's safe at first. A base hit. Runner on first base. Now hitting, John Jaha. He's 2 for 4. Pitcher gets a sign.
Strike.
Count, 0-1. Here's the windup, the pitch. There's a deep drive to left field. Off the wall. Base hit. Runner on first and second. Up next, he's 1 for 3. Mark Newfield. He's ready. An infield hit.
Safe.
Dumps it over to second.
Safe.
Not in time. Not in time. A base hit. Bases loaded. Next up, Kevin Seitzer. He's 0 for 4 in today's game.
Strike.
Count, 0-1. He's ready.
Strike.
0-2. Called strike. He's out of there. Now batting, Matt Mieske. Here's the pitch. Ground ball. Here's the throw home. He makes the play. Bases are loaded. Now batting, Jeff Cirillo. He sets.
Ball.
1 ball, no strikes. Here's the pitch. Looper to right.
Out.
He makes the play. After 10 full innings of play, the Padres 3, Milwaukee Brewers 3. Up first is Ken Caminetti.
Ball.
Count 1-0. Into the windup. It's on its way.
Strike.
Count 1-1. Into the windup. Here it comes. It's a rocket shot. That's in there for a base hit. Runner at first base. Next up, Wally Joyner. He's 2 for 4.
Ball.
Count 1-0.
Ball.
2-0. Here's the windup. The pitch.
Ball.
3 balls, no strikes. Here's the pitch. It's hooking. Foul. Here's the windup. The pitch.
Strike.
Took a little off. The count's full. And he loses him to a walk. Now hitting, Greg Vaughn. He's 2 for 4. He's ready.
Strike.
Count 0-1.
Ball.
Low and outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. He sets.
Ball.
Count 2-1. Here's the windup. The
Safe.
pitch. Safe at first. He's ready. A solid shot. A scratch single. Bases are loaded. Now batting, Chris Gomez. Here's the pitch.
Out.
He's nailed for an out.
Out.
Double play. Runners on first and third. Now batting, Jody Reed. On the mound for the Milwaukee Brewers, Mark Kiefer. He's ready.
Strike.
Count 0-1.
Strike.
0-2.
Strike.
Swung on and missed. In the middle of the 11th, San Diego Padres 3, the Brewers 3. Up first is Mike Matheny.
Ball.
1 ball, no strikes.
Ball.
2-0. Into the windup. Here it comes. Ground ball. Throw to first.
Safe.
He's safe at first. Base hit. Runner at first base. Now batting, Jose Valentin. He sets. It's a rocket shot. That's in there for a base hit. Runner on first and second. Now batting, Fernando Vina. He's ready.
Strike.
0-1.
Ball.
1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
2-1. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
He's a 3-1. Here's the windup, the pitch, and he loses him to a walk. Now batting, Pat Listach.
Ball.
Count 1-0. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Ball.
3 balls, no strikes. He's ready. It's a hit. The throw to the plate. The Brewers get the go-ahead run. The Brewers pull it out.